I'm single as of yesterday.
So you had a man before yesterday?
For 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, I got a dick appointment coming.
Well, who?
My best friend.
You were friends with this guy while you were dating your boyfriend?
I've been friends with him before I knew my ex, I guess now.
I'm so disappointed in you though.
Why?
You're going to go your best friend a day after breaking up with your boyfriend. That means you wanted to your best friend while you were dating your boyfriend.
It's kind of more complicated, like...
Can we stop pretending like having a guy best friend isn't a huge problem? That's like me going to my nutritionist and saying, all right, I'm gonna start the keto diet. Let's do this. I am committed to this. Let's go. And then every time I sat down to eat something, I had a pack of Oreos with me. The nutritionist looks at the Oreos like, what's up with those? Oh, these, don't worry about these. I'm not gonna eat those. Oh, you're not gonna eat them? So why do you have them with you? Oh, these Oreos, I done had these Oreos since before I started this diet. I love these Oreos. These Oreos are cool. Don't worry about them. I have zero interest in eating them. I just like having them around. And the nutritionist be like, okay, so you ain't never had Oreos before? You don't like Oreos? No, I've had Oreos before. I just never had these ones, and I never will have these ones. Trust me, I would never eat these Oreos. And then one day that diet starts getting really hard. And you start thinking, man, I've been doing everything for this diet, but I ain't seeing no results. This diet ain't doing nothing for me. You look over and you see that pack of Oreos over there. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here?
Hey my friends, welcome. My name is Antoine Phoenix and this is my RP experience. Peace and love to all my brothers and sisters out there. Thank you for hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing, and turning on all notifications so you know when I have a whole new video up. If you're new here, you're wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses and I'm inside. Sometimes I wear them for the cool effect or something, but a lot of times I wear them because I might have just woke up. I didn't have too much sleep. I know my eyes look like crap, so I'm going to throw on the sunglasses. That way, just in case I make a short or something like that, my eyes won't be looking all wild or something. Today's video is going to be about why men, and that's not all men, but is a growing portion of men, don't want relationships in 2024. Now, it was always a segment that didn't want relationships until they got older, past their prime or something. Those were the Chaz and Tyrones, guys that got rich early in their 20s, even maybe 30s, well, early 30s, that would be like, I'm not settling down right now. I have all these women throwing themselves at me and things like that. And I do think if you are a guy that's like a celebrity, a rock star, R&B superstar, uh, a rapper, and you are going to be cheating on your woman anyway, maybe you should just stay single like Derek Jeter did, okay? And wait until you retire. Now, I know as women that's like very attractive, they got high sex drives that will do somewhat the same thing, but they'll get called a slut. Now, remember, ladies, even though that is a double standard thing that men will say, at the same time, women, y'all don't seem to care how many bodies Drake has. And that's something that I meant to say on my last video about how to not become depressed as a celebrity, is that you have uh celebrity guys that have body counts of like 5,000. Wilt Chamberlain, I remember it was like 1,000. Probably it could have been like over that, but I remember seeing the thing and I cannot find it again. And I think it was saved on one of my other computers that's like real slow. And but they had this article thing of like celebrities that had high body counts, from Dennis Rodman to Drake to um I think um, Simmons off a Kiss. How they had ridiculous body counts. So, no, women, y'all don't seem to care as long as he has status and money. Y'all don't seem to care about how much a slur that he was or something. But men, because we want different things from the woman that we meet, and we're not looking for a woman to take care of us financially and and to be super popular. To be blunt, we care how she looks, how she acts, her character, what kind of mother she's going to be, and if she's going to make me look bad. Those are the main things that men worry about. Now, there's other things, like I might worry like how she dresses, or if she can hold a conversation and things like that. But not too many guys go that deep. Most of them is definitely surface level with that type of stuff. And women, y'all are no different than what the things that y'all pick, because I can usually see, as long as a guy is tall, y'all will put up with a lot of stuff from him. Anyway, I have this video from Homath that's going to explain to this woman that asked this question of why men are on this particular thing right now. And me, I have like 1 foot in and 1 foot out on this. If I meet a woman where her hair is screwed on tight, that have those basic things that I'm looking for, and we get along, we are compatible, then I will decide to get into a relationship. Even though right now I'm more focused on this area of my life of trying to get to the next level. So I kind of think a woman will be somewhat of a distraction, but I'll go a little bit more into that later. Here we go.
Serious question to all you guys out there. What makes you never want to settle down?
Mainly watching what happens to men that settle down. This is a depiction of a man endlessly pouring attention onto a woman's ovaries and her remaining unappreciative. This also is something that happens after commitment. She goes, "Please commit to me." And we go, "Okay." And she goes, "Fuck you."
I've dubbed this term the FFB, which stands for the forever fuckboy.
It's really more of an intermittent thing. Here's an example schedule, not very many breaks in between.
I mean, is it like something that happens like in the birth canal?
Exactly the opposite. This is my experience, and this is how much I trust women, and this is when I started lifting weights. I got to see how women treat short-term men, and it's like, why would I be long-term?
I totally get it if obviously you are attractive and successful and you can still pull. But I mean, I've met men in their 50s, in their 60s, some even in their 70s, and they're still single.
Well, I'm not gonna just forget this.
Like, how does one become an FFB?
It's experience. We all start out as good boys. We watched our Disney movies just like you. And then when we get into the dating pool, we start to understand, okay, well, things are not really like the movies, but that's okay. And we learn how to interact. Some of us end up getting good at it. And when you get good at it, that just destroys you. You just go, why would I ever commit to anyone? Here, I drew you up some game theory. This is a good girl and a bad girl, and a good boy and a bad boy, and this is loyal and not loyal, and this is loyal and not loyal. So this is why I say that experience destroys innocence, because we usually all start out good. We usually start out as good boys and good girls, and we both want to be here. I want to be loyal and get loyalty, and then we're both happy. But we don't know when we're dating a cheater. There's no label. They don't come with a sticker. So
that right there. This may go over some of your heads, but my negative trait is I can be petty. Now, and I think that plays into the fact that I have a good long-term memory. Okay. If a person treats me good, I'm going to treat them good. If they don't cheat on me, I'm not going to cheat on them. Even in those micro cheating type of ways, because I'll think like, hey, this is a good person. They haven't done me dirty. And this is the thing too, that when I go into a relationship, I give them a clean slate of like, okay, they haven't did anything to warrant me, being shady as well. So I'm going to be a good guy. Now, as soon as they start doing certain things like going out, ladies' nights out, then calling me, being like, hey, I'm so glad I met you. I'm here, but all the guys seem to just want to hook up or something. And I used to eat that up and that's part of the reason why I didn't mind when a woman went out there, because I'm like, hey, I know I'm not the best looking guy. I know I'm not the funniest guy. I know I don't have the most money, but I know I am loyal. I know that I will treat that woman the best I can. I know I can be romantic. I know I will give her time. And I know a lot of men are not built like that. Maybe they'll show that, but they're not built like that. However, seeing how women will still do certain things, whether they'll give a number, whether they will flirt with a dude, whether they will tell a guy our business. Since I know those types of things now can be self-destructive to our relationship, I'm not going to be the dumb one if she's still out there somewhat gathering intel, because then I'm going to feel like, you know what, then maybe I should still keep meeting people, keep my options open, just in case the relationship don't work out. And of course, though, I didn't look at it that way, but I definitely look at it that way now. So
if I trust you and I think we're here, and then I find out you're not trustworthy, well, now we're at my last option. And I can't get you to be loyal. That never works. So my only option is to also stop being loyal, which is my third favorite option. It's the second one for the bad boy because he prefers having other girls over loyalty. And it works the same way with you. When you trust a guy and he cheats, that's your least favorite option. And then you have to switch, which is your third. And after enough of that getting hurt by the secret bad girl, like going from 1 to 4 is a hell of an experience. So after all that experience, sometimes some of us get to a point where it's like, you know what? I think I just prefer getting my way. I don't think I like loyalty anymore because it hasn't gotten me anything good in the past. So now I prefer when you're loyal and I'm not. And then my second choice is if you're not going to be loyal, then I won't either. Even when I do trust you, it doesn't work out, so why don't I just start off not trusting you? And because of the sexual revolution, we now are at a point where nobody's offering loyalty to start, and everybody is, I'm seeing other people, you're seeing other people, and if I am a good guy deep down, and you are a good girl deep down, that's my third favorite thing and your third favorite thing, but still, nobody stands to benefit by switching. If I am seeing other people and I stop, now I'm a sucker because you're seeing other people and I'm not. And if you become loyal, but I don't, now you're a sucker because now you're just one of my many girls. So what you're leaving out of the equation is the female version of the FFB. The main reason that these guys turn into these guys is because we met too many of these girls and we don't know how to tell you apart. So now seeing multiple people is normal. No relationships start like this anymore. They all start like this. And it's a Mexican standoff because nobody can improve their position by becoming loyal. And when good people end up here enough, they just turn bad so it hurts less.
And is there a cure?
Yeah, the cure is for everyone to actually be good, which is not going to happen because the equilibrium is over here. Because if you keep saying, well, men are doing it, so I'm going to do it too, then these guys are going to say, well, women are doing it, so I'll do it too. We used to have culture and laws that enforced this, and if anyone stepped out of it, then they had to pay. And when you get rid of that, what you end up with is called a Nash equilibrium, where everybody's getting their third favorite choice, unless you are a genuinely bad person, in which you're getting your second favorite choice. So yeah, the cure is to go back to law and culture that enforces monogamy. Sorry. Enjoy your liberation.
Wow, his videos is really educational. And that is my RP experience right there. It's not just that women are foul, women are this and that. It's like I see how we both have fucked up. And it's like whoever decides to be the good one is going to come across, okay, if you're a woman trying to be a good woman, you're going to come across, or you're probably going to pick, and that goes down to what women usually go for. You're going to pick like the Andrew Tates, or you're going to pick like a dude like Myron. You're going to pick those toxic guys, or those tall. And that's another thing too. Homath always says once he went to the gym, he started running through women. My experience was different, but I get what he mean. But see, he must definitely have the height, because I know a lot of women, especially in the US, is on that over 6 foot thing. Look, if you are like 5'10", 5'11", definitely 6 foot as a woman, of course you want a man that's taller than you. I get that. But if you are like 5'4", 5'5", 5'3", uh even 5'6", around my height, and you want a guy that's like 6 foot or something, I'm like, wow, okay, fine, go do you, because I definitely don't want a woman selling for me, because that means she's definitely going to cheat on me. And that's the thing too. That's why I have these safeguards of when I'm picking a woman, that she definitely have to look at me like that actress Miss Marvis Marvel looks at Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man. It has to be in that ballpark right there, because if she doesn't look at me like this, then I know once we get into a relationship, like right off the bat, she's going to be doing shady things. And then I'm going to probably end up doing shady things, or doing things that she don't like, just be just to keep my sanity to a degree. And then of course is a game. And I haven't met, well, with all the women I've dated, I haven't met one that doesn't do shady things, that hasn't micro cheated on me. I haven't met one. Okay. And I guess they can probably say similar thing about me, but see, I've only did things when they did things. And of course though, I know that's the merry-go-round thing, because when we'll say, well, men do it, and but it's like that sociopath woman that made that veil of why she treats men the way that she treats men, because of men like Andrew Tate and things like that. But as when I made the video, when I used her video and I actually spoke to her or women like her, I'm like, yes, but you are not going to go for those types of men. You're not going to go for those toxic types of men. You're going to go for a good guy, a decent guy, a gentleman. You know, you're gonna go for those types of guys or simps and then dog them out. And then they in turn are going to eventually become the Andrew Tates or bad dudes. And I know it's like vice versa. I will probably say way back when, maybe men were the first ones to start treating women badly, and therefore they started treating um men badly. But I always notice the people that start treating people badly are the people that are the the high school star football player, the basketball player, those men that most women want, especially when they're young. Those are the men that first start doing that shit. Okay. And those women will get with one of those guys. And maybe they will try to be a decent guy. But however, because of their peer group and the guys that they are around, the fuck boys that they are around, they're probably going to end up doing stuff because they are going to strip clubs or they're going to parties where there's always a woman that don't care that he's in a relationship because maybe she hates that woman or she thinks she's better than that woman and she will get with that woman, you know, like an Ariana Grande or something like that. You know, to get on her radar, you just have to be, as a dude, you just have to be in a relationship, especially from the last dude that she picked, you know, because definitely looks are definitely not high on her thing with the guys that I look at that she picked, you know, probably not even the status neither. Just the fact that he's in seemingly a good relationship will draw her attention and she will want that. You know, wow. Anyway, that's it. Give me a like, a subscribe. My solution is kind of like how he say that both men and women be better people. I will, because I don't know how the woman is when I first meet her, I'm going to be straight up. I'm not going to be doing anything shady, and I'm going to try to be the best man for her. But once she starts doing stuff, once she starts telling other guys our business, and how will I know? Because usually women, y'all usually tell the guy that you talk to so and so, or either so and so does Eric does this for his woman, which I think that's always bad to be comparing relationships because everybody's different. You know, I used to hate when people would compare would use me as a comparison in their relationship, would use me as a comparison, saying like, well, Antoine does that for his woman. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, keep me out of it, okay? Because our relationship is not perfect. You know, I just try to do certain things and she doesn't certain things, and I'm pretty sure my woman does certain things that woman that's complaining to her man, using me as an example, that she's probably not doing for her man, you know, in most cases. So that's it. Give me a like. Oh, I already said that. Have a good day.
I hate, double hate, loathe entirely when people say to me, oh, I know you probably get this a lot. No, you don't know. Actually, my phone is dry. I wake up to no text messages. The person that I want never seems to want me back. The love that I dream of doesn't seem like it fucking exists. And everybody just loves to hurt me. So no, you don't know my life. And everybody thinks when you look a certain way, you act a certain way, you got this, you got that. You know, what are you whining about, right? Like, there's just so many people waiting to roll out the red carpet to the magic carpet. Newsflash, sweetie, it's hard dating for everybody. And any person that has ever had quality would never value quantity. But hey, what do I know?